welcome guys. This is your 5-minute daily read. So we're going to start with these oracle cards. We'll see what the universe has to say to you guys today. So let's see what we got. Remember, these messages might be for you. They might be for someone in your life, but because you're the one tuning in, you're the one who's going to hear it. So this might be advice that you need to pass on from the universe and from spirit to somebody who you know. So let's see what is going on today. We'll see what messages the universe and spirit has for Aries. And I feel like they are starting to jump out of my hands. And these guys did not want to go back in the deck. So we have wisdom, interesting, and hope. I feel like maybe something's going on in someone's life where they might need to lean on somebody for wisdom. I also have stand your ground, and I have it right next to the authority card, which is all about taking back control of your life. I feel like something is definitely going on where somebody needs to put their foot down, stand up for themselves, and take back control of the direction that their life is going in, maybe their emotions, maybe a situation that they're in with somebody. I also have the universe card. Guys, when she shows up, she speaks of a universal life lesson or being on a universal path in life. So it's like destiny. It's something that's meant to happen. It's all part of the higher power's plan of taking us to where we need to go in life. I have the Nine of Swords, which represents feeling trapped or stuck in negative emotions or thoughts, so much so that somebody has trouble finding clarity. I feel like it's speaking to whatever this situation is, and they're feeling trapped in it. It's like a cycle that's happening over time. And that's why we have the stand your ground and authority card. It's speaking of a need to break this cycle. I have the Five of Cups, which represents, to me, it's a warning not to get stuck in negative emotions, so much so that you have trouble finding clarity. I feel like it can speak to fear. It can speak to doubts, sadness, loss, grief, insecurities, all those things that cloud our mind and cloud our soul so that we can't see positive things around us, including opportunities and a new path for change. I have the Four of Pentacles. He's sometimes called the Miser card. Sometimes he's a warning of greed. I feel like he's speaking of holding back. Those are the words I see when I look at him. Like whatever this is holding this person back from success, this situation, this cycle that they're in. I have the Knight of Swords as well. This Knight of Swords can speak of victory in truth and honesty and being true to yourself. And I have the Two of Cups, which can represent a deep emotional relationship. So I might be talking about a relationship here where something is happening and somebody needs to sort of stand their ground and open up about how they're feeling. I have the World card, which represents positive things manifesting for you, but these are not ones that show up out of the blue. These are ones that you have to earn by overcoming obstacles and challenges in your life. I also have the Five of Swords, which represents selfish or short-won victories, victories at the cost of others. I feel like it directly ties into whatever is going on in this relationship. Maybe somebody's a right fighter and they don't really recognize that for them to win, the other person has to lose. And that's where a lot of negative emotions of resentment and hurt come from as well. I have the Devil card. This Devil card speaks of a destructive force. I feel like it's tying into this too. This way of being in this relationship is very destructive. I also have the High Priestess. This High Priestess speaks of intuition. It speaks of that spiritual side, that tie to the universe. I feel like this person needs to tap into their intuition to help find the wisdom to guide them in being able to stand their ground, draw their line in the sand, and not allow this sort of behavior to continue. The Queen of Cups. So Cups is all about emotions, guys. I feel like this person is really hurting emotionally. I feel like they're looking for an emotional bond and they're not getting that. So I feel like I see the word petty. So I don't know if it's like petty arguing, but somebody just feels like they always have to be right. I have the Six of Pentacles as well. Six of Pentacles represents balance. I see the word generosity in it too. I feel like maybe it's tying into a need to be able to negotiate a new way of talking about things in this relationship. And picking your battles somebody doesn't always have to be right, and not everything is worth fighting about. I feel like it might be speaking to finding compromise here, or and like it comes from both parties. Both parties have to be willing to do the compromise, or it's going to stay that Devil card. I also have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups represents options. having many options, weighing your options carefully. And I feel like it's speaking to a need to trying to negotiate a new way of being in this relationship before just pulling the plug and leaving. Not necessarily that might wind up being what winds up having to happen, because both parties do have to be willing to change. But I feel like the Seven of Cups is cautioning. And it's saying to put the effort in to try and find change first. The Three of Swords does represent separation and heartbreak. I feel like it might be a possible outcome in this relationship. But I do have the Page of Wands, which represents good news on the way. So I feel like these are speaking to different options. I feel like there is a possibility of finding a new negotiation here and finding a new way of being together. It's going to definitely take some work and it's going to take some time. But I feel like there is also that potential of, if both parties are not willing, you might wind up with this Three of Swords and this heartbreak. Alrighty guys, that's what the card said to me. I hope that you enjoyed the read. Please feel free to comment. I do love hearing from you. And remember, if you want to participate in our free read giveaway at the end of each week, all you have to do is be a subscriber and just leave a message in one of my videos saying that you're interested. Alrighty guys, take care.